This is the Knepp estate in Sussex, 3,500 acres of beautiful and diverse countryside. It's also home to some of Britain's rarest wildlife.
I am here for a spot of bird watching, and for once, these ones should be easy to find.
The charismatic white stork is a large wading bird. It's a frequent visitor to our shores in the summer, but for more than 600 years, the birds haven't been nesting in the UK. Now, that's all changing, thanks to a breeding project here.
Wow! Now I'm properly chuffed, because I've seen glimpses before in other parts of the world, but never in the UK, and never like this.
Biologist Laura Vaughan Hirsch oversees the White Stork Project.
What caused the population decline in the first place? Because historically, this is a British bird.
The decline is a sad but kind of familiar story. So humans came along and we destroyed their habitat. So specifically wetland drainage for agriculture has been a huge problem. Use of pesticides has been a massive reason for their decline. But here we've got this mix of habitats that storks really need to survive, and crucially an abundance of different types of insects that will keep them happy.
The project started in 2016 when around 40 storks that had been injured in the wild were brought over from Europe. Some of them couldn't fly because of their injuries, so needed to be protected.
We're standing in the middle of a predator-proof enclosure. So this is a 6-acre pen with mixed habitat. We've got lovely ancient woodland, we've got a pond across this hedgerow, and we've got these kind of meadows that the storks love to forage in.
It took a few years for the storks to settle in and start breeding, initially building huge ground nests. Then, in 2020, some of the birds began establishing a colony in nearby trees. 4 chicks were raised successfully, and each year the numbers are increasing.
We are surrounded by storks. I've never seen anything like this. This is truly incredible.
To keep tabs on all the chicks born here, the team ring them.
So in this oak behind me are 4 storks' nests, and what John is doing up there is collecting the chicks, ready for the team on the ground who are going to measure, weigh and ring the birds.
Ecologist Penny Green is the licensed ringer.
This is a blue Darvik ring, and this has got our project code on it, which is GB, and then 2 unique digits, and that helps us identify them in the field, and that helps us learn a bit more about where they're breeding, where they go in the winter, and also their migration routes as well.
I'm really taken aback by how chilled out this bird is right now.
The chicks kind of play dead, and they're quite easy to work with.
Whilst the team records the details for each chick, I'm getting a bird's eye view of their home.
Woohoo! We are really high up. Wow, let's get a look at this nest.
The nests are huge and can weigh up to a ton.
They line it all with mud and hay and straw for the actual nest.
Yeah.
But this outer edge is made up of all blackthorn and hawthorn.
Wow.
And that's an anti-predator.
Wow. What an experience that was, to see up close the detail and the work and the graft that goes into building those nests.
The team has one more nest to check, and it's special.
One of the adults in these nests was actually a chick born here that migrated and has come back. Ooh. What does this mean for you guys?
It's huge. Typically white storks, once they reach maturity, about 3-4 years old, they'll come back to their colony to start to breed. And that's what we've seen just this spring for the first time. We've got a migratory return who made it all the way to North Africa and then come back and has bred this year, which is so exciting.
What an achievement to have a returner. White storks are often seen as symbols of good luck and new life. And hopefully, these nests will continue to welcome new families for generations to come. Now that is an amazing thought.